Marhaba, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this Arabic tutorial. In this video, we're going to be talking about adjectives, and we're mainly going to be pointing out some of the main key tips for you guys when it comes to adjectives and applying these in your daily conversations or while you're listening to shows or conversations as well. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so for more content like this. Leave a comment for any content ideas, and let's get into the video. Okay, so when it comes to adjectives in Arabic, there's three main things you want to learn at a basic level, and these are kind of the fundamentals when applying adjectives to your conversation. So number one, in Arabic, noun goes first, then adjective. Again, remember, noun first, then adjective. I'll be going over these points in more detail. For now, I just want to list them for you. So number one, noun, adjective in Arabic. Number two, gender of the adjective needs to align with the gender of the noun. So if you have a feminine object, the adjective would also have to be feminine. Number three, there's no is in these contexts in Arabic. So if I want to say the book is nice, the is there does not exist. So I can totally skip over it, totally ignore is, and go on with my life like nothing happened. There's no is in Arabic, okay? So let's go into these points in more detail with a few examples. First one, noun first, then adjective. Why do I point this out? And I stress it because in English, we'll have the adjective first in most instances and then the noun. So in English, you'll say something like nice car, right? Long book. Nice, adjective, car, noun. Long, adjective, book, noun. Adjective first and noun second in English. In Arabic, we inverse that. Noun first and then adjective. An example, if I want to say long book, I would say kitab tawil. Again, kitab tawil. Kitab is book, tawil is long. Kitab tawil, and fun fact, the word for the word for long is also the same as tall in Arabic. So tawil can be applied to a story, can also be applied to a person, tawil. Okay, so basically tawil means tall or long. So kitab tawil, long book. Kitab first, noun, and then the adjective, kitab tawil. That's the first tip. Second tip, the genders have to align. So in Arabic, typically anything ending in a or a sound, a, meaning there's a ta marbuta, right? For those of you that have studied a bit of MSA or know script, anything ending in this letter over here, the ta marbuta, is most likely a feminine object. If you haven't studied script or MSA, don't worry either. There's an easy cue. It's just anything that ends in an a or a is most likely feminine. With that said, the adjective would have to match the noun, meaning if I want to transform an adjective to a feminine adjective, all I'm doing is adding an a or a to match. So kitab tawil, I don't change it to tawile, right? Tawile or tawila. This is the feminine form of the word long. Okay, adjectives can change. It's normal. Nouns cannot, because you only have one type of noun. Like book means book. That's it. But tawil or long can be applied to book, can be applied to a story, can be applied to a person. So many different things. So you have to align the gender of that. So example of that, if you want to say, for example, something with a a sound. So if I want to say sayyara, sari'a. So sayyara ends in an a. That's a feminine object, right? Sayyara. I can't say sayyara sari'a. Sari'a means fast, right? So notice, first thing I did, I put the noun first, sayyara, then the adjective second. In this case, I can't say sayyara sari'a. I have to say sayyara sari'a. Notice what I did there. Sayyara sari'a. I added an a sound at the end, which is essentially the ta marbuta. So sayyara sari'a, this means fast car. Sayyara sari'a, noun first, then adjective. And I made the adjective, I changed it from sari' to sari'a because the word car ends in an a, and that means it's a feminine object. So they need to align. So that's your second tip. Make sure to pay attention to that when you're listening into conversations. Your third tip is no is. Right? So if I want to say the book is long, again, the book is long. El kitab tawil. So here in this example, actually, in English, we have the noun going first, right? So that's why I said in English, it can vary. But in Arabic, most of the time, remember, noun first, then adjective. Like if you're describing something like a one-off, like you're saying long book, in English, the adjective went first. But again, in English, you can say the book is long, because here you're talking about the book. I don't wanna focus too much on English for you, but just so you see the difference. So in Arabic, noun first, then adjective, regardless of the order in English. Okay. In this example we're giving, we want to stress I'm mainly pointing this out to show you that there's no is, right, in Arabic. So the book is long. All we're doing here, the book, the is il or al. Same thing, it's just a pronunciation thing. In Fusha, modern standard Arabic, you tend to hear a lot of al, also in different dialects, more al, but il, very, very common in spoken Arabic, adding an il before a word. So, al-kitab or il-kitab, the book, is long. So there's no is, so all I'm doing is saying tawil. Il-kitab, tawil. Okay? So we don't, like when you guys hear something English and you want to translate it, don't get bogged down or don't get confused or panic if you see is, right? There's no is. So obviously if you translate it from Arabic to English, it won't make much sense because you're saying the book long. But that's how it is in Arabic. El-kitab tawil. El-kitab tawil. Okay? So there you have it, guys. 3 main tips. Nouns first, then adjective. Genders have to align. And there's no is. There's obviously more tips and more examples to go over. So we'll have those in future videos. If you have more ideas or if you want to hear pronunciations of different adjectives and different words, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to include these in a future video. Without further ado, subscribe if you haven't already, please. And I'll see you in the next video.